Hey everyone, Lily Lyle here. I am so excited to be with you today. I went grocery shopping and I found this amazing new product. It is called Pumfu. Tofu made out of pumpkin seeds. For a dialysis patient like myself, the most important things we really have to look out for is sodium and potassium. And surprisingly, this has 0 sodium and 0 potassium. Let's see how well it tastes and how well we can cook it. We're gonna start with homemade teriyaki sauce first. So let me show you the list of ingredients before we dig in. So we have sesame seed oil, coconut aminos, which you can also use soy sauce, vegan and gluten-free Worcestershire sauce, maple syrup, crushed red pepper, ginger, garlic, and onion. I also have some cornstarch to help thicken the sauce and some water to help it not be so salty for somebody like myself. Well, let's get started. Come on over. Just start with 2 tablespoons. I like to use toasted to get that nice smell. Liquid aminos. It's nice and sizzly already. Next, we're gonna water it down with our water. In there. It's already smelling so good. Now we're gonna try just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Perfect. And then for that sweetness, we're gonna add some maple syrup. About a tablespoon as well. And we're gonna give it a little whisk. And then we're gonna add our spices. Oh, it smells so good. Garlic, onion, and of course, our cornstarch. And we're gonna whisk this up. And because it's already bubbling, it's pretty much done. Look at that, it's perfect. Now we're gonna clear all of this and move on to the next step. On to the vegetables. So we have 2 different kinds of oyster mushroom: zucchini, carrots, red cabbage, bok choy, spinach, water chestnuts, and baby corn. We're gonna cook it all in some sesame seed oil and some minced garlic. Get your pot ready, turn on the heat, and add the oil. I forgot to invite you over. Come on, don't be shy. So we have some sesame seed oil, nice generous amount. And the first thing we're gonna add to cook are the zucchini and the carrots. To speed up the process just a little bit more, we're going to cover it. You hear it already sizzling. And once the vegetables are ready, we're gonna set them aside. Our rice already ready. We have our sauce ready. Last but not least is the Pumfu. Let's get adding the rest of the vegetables. Next is mushrooms. We're gonna add a nice generous spoonful of the minced garlic, water chestnuts, and our baby corn. Alright, just like we did with the carrots and zucchini, we're just gonna cover it just a little bit. And then we'll add our leafy vegetables. We'll do them one at a time. We're gonna add our red cabbage first. So we're just gonna get it separate from the plate here. Look at how colorful. Okay, let's add the bok choy. Oh my goodness. Last one, nice leafy spinach. Keeping it whole on the stems because it just tastes good that way. Let's face it. In you go. And because the spinach wilts on its own so naturally due to the heat, we are gonna just turn it off right now. Keep it covered and then set it aside and move on to our pumfu. We have our tofu out of the package, and what I'm going to use to cook it with is some vegan ghee in replace of butter. We have some cornstarch to give it a nice coating and crunch. But before we even do all that, I kind of want to try it on its own. Here we go. It doesn't smell like anything, so that's good. Okay. It tastes like tofu. And we're going to cut it just like tofu in little cubes. So, you want to come see this? Come on over. I'm so excited. Alright, we got this beautiful mint colored tofu here. Excuse me, pumfu. I find it interesting because, you know, tofu is made out of soybeans, and I've had garbanzo tofu, which is made out of beans as well, but I've never heard of tofu made out of seeds. And pumpkin seeds are, in fact, one of the most nutritious foods. Now, I tried it on its own, and it was really delicious. Very simple, light flavor. I want to try it fried with a little bit of some ghee before we batter them up and see what that tastes like. Let's do that. And this is a brand new vegan ghee we got today from Nutiva. I am so excited about this too. And it's not even open. Let's open it. Oh, I opened it! Ooh, it just looks like melted butter. Ooh, and it smells like butter too. It smells like popcorn. Like butter, baby. Just like butter. I'm gonna put it on our hot pan. And before we coat them with some cornstarch to get them nice and crispy, I kinda just wanna try it, fry it on its own. Try a little cube. We'll add the ghee first. So make sure this gets nice and hot. Now, we're gonna have this little guinea pig of ours, and in the meantime, we'll start coating our Pumfus, gotta get used to saying that, in our cornstarch. If you're ever wondering how they make crispy tofu, this is it. Cornstarch is so good for so many things. Makes the sauce, makes the tofu crispy. So we're just gonna drop that in, let it cook for a little bit, see how it turns out. Now, one thing about ghee is that it can be cooked in high temperatures, so it's perfect in place of oil or butter. Luckily, we have coating on the other ones, so they won't stick like this. We're gonna let our little buddy cool down while we start throwing some tofus on here. We'll start with half the batch for now, so we can finish the other half. And it's drenched in that ghee. I'm just rolling it all in there. This is just the let's get it over with batch. Ooh, you can feel it get crispy. How's the little guy? Ooh, it tastes like tofu. It's amazing. So we just put this on. Nice and toasty. Now that our pumfu is nice and crispy, we are gonna add our sauce, and that's it. So we're gonna turn off the heat. It's already hot in here. Put our sauce in. Teriyaki Pumfu. It's ready, y'all. Now, it's time to serve it. All right, we have some rice and quinoa, our tofu, our veggies, and some sesame seeds and some cilantro for some garnish. Let's put it all together, y'all. Look at this delicious quinoa white rice combo. I love making my rice like this. Plenty of nutrients and protein. Oh yeah. Una más, una más. Move on to the vegetables. Give it a nice mix. The more veggies, the better. Next plate, of course, our Pumfu. You need those sesame seeds. And last, but certainly not least, a garnish. Some nice chopped cilantro. Put it all there. And now we try it.
Let me to try it.
All right, we've got some teriyaki pumfu stir fry. Cheers. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I think I like that more than tofu. That is so good. Okay. Just dig in. Oh, look at that. Nutritious, delicious Pumfu teriyaki. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. We hope you enjoyed it just as much as we did making it. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next cooking show. Bye!